Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Sweden.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. There's the whistle. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things. And he leaps for it! That was superb goalkeeping.
Barcola is offering a wry smile there.
Sweden with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Okay. আর ডিফেন্সের যে অবস্থা ভাই।
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Great ball if he can get there.
দেখ শুধু ডিফেন্স করছিল।
Oh, that was vital. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Mbappe. Edmilson. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Neymar. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
পাথর নয়ারি যদি সেভ দেয় না।
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Barcola, and he's managed to get free. Delivered low.
ডিফেন্স করতে পারছে না ভাই।
Too happy to take that back. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
আমারও হাত বসে
Knocks it
গেছে।
into space. Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Takes a shot. Goal, Sweden! And Sweden take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pepe spots it and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Edmilson. And this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
আমার একটা দুটো ম্যাচ মনে লাগবে ওয়ার্ম আপ হতে। হাত চলছে না কেমন একটা, মানে হাত চলছে না মানে নতুন কন্ট্রোলটা একটু কেমন হচ্ছে হাতটা। দেখ ম্যাচ আপ বাটন নেই, এই একটা দিয়ে ম্যাচ আপ সব।
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Played back to the goalkeeper. Somewhat off target.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Nicely intercepted. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that signals the end of the first period.
This is a police
Certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please look at the screen for further
Arsenal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And so the action is resumed.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yeah, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through.
But
He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9.
Neuer
Jude Bellingham.
must save this.
Number 13, Lionel Messi. Number 14, Kylian Mbappe. Number 4, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 20, Ruud Gullit.
And Neuer
Number
pulls
15.
off a sensational
save by
save.
save.
Number 10, Samuel Eto'o.
মানে অপোনেন্ট থ্রু মারছেন তো পরের কথা ভাই, আমি যা ডিফেন্স
The
করছি
second corner now.
For this match is 60,179.
ওই সুইচই গুলিয়ে যাচ্ছে।
Terrific effort. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has put paid to that. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
But
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a...
Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top
Goal
draw.
scored for Sweden after 72
And look
minutes
what it
in.
means to them. This is a position of genuine strength
Zlatan
now.
Ibrahimovic.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he shoots! And that's a good finish. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Sweden appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Gullit. And here's Figo. Gullit. And he was alert to it. And it's been hooked away.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Hazard tries to get it clear.
4 added minutes have been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bale. And the pass is intercepted. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And a quick reminder today to please
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little...
ডিফেন্সটা যে কবে সেটিংসটা হাতে বসবে আই ডোন্ট নো, গুলিয়ে যাচ্ছে মানে কোনটা ম্যাচ আপ করবো, কোনটা ইয়ের জন্য ইয়ে করবো, থ্রু বলছি, কোনটা ম্যাচ আপ কোনটা প্রেশার গুলিয়ে যাচ্ছে। কিসে বেটার ডিফেন্ডিং হবে? বেটার ডিফেন্ডিং হবে মানে নর্মাল না না, ডিফেন্ডিং এটাতে আমার খুব একটা খারাপ যে হচ্ছে তা নয়, কিন্তু মানে আমার সুইচেই হাত বসছে না, বুঝলি ব্যাপারটা। আর কন্টিনিউয়াস খেলার তো ইয়ে পাচ্ছি না, কন্টিনিউয়াস খেলার সুযোগ পাচ্ছি না, যার জন্য কি মানে ইয়েতে বসছে না আর কি, মাসেল মেমোরিতে বসছে না ব্যাপারটা। ফ্লুইড আমার তো সেরকম কিছু মানে ওরকম ফ্লুইড তো কিছু করার নেই ভাই, যে মানে একদম এখানকার পজিশান ওখানে যাবে এমন কিচ্ছু নেই, শুধু এসএসটা এএমএফ হয়ে যাচ্ছে আর কিছু সেমন হচ্ছে না। এটা উইং খেলাচ্ছি আপাতত, কারণ তখন দেখলাম যে উইং খেলালে বেশি অপশান ক্রিয়েট হচ্ছে। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, এই ম্যাচটা ইয়ে করে নিই, তারপরে দেখছি, যদি প্রবলেম হয় তাহলে বন্ধ।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. France have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about,
Shot, surely!
দেখো ভাই ভেলভার দেখে।
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Scholes. Aimed at the far side. Corner.
আশরাফুলের থেকে অধম।
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
না, আমার একটা ভুল আছে, ও তো রাইট ফুটেড না, আমি লেফট ফুট দিয়ে আউটসাইড কালার মারা উচিত ছিল, যদিও নেই দেওয়া।
Scholes with the short, and the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
France really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Corner number 3 coming up. Scholes plays it short. Great chance! And it's Scholes. Oh, that's nice. Cross from Scholes. First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Agüero. Good pressure, determined, intense. He's having a pop!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Not the most convincing of passes. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Timber.
অপোনেন্ট মনে হচ্ছে 100% প্রেসার ইউজ করছে ভাই একটা একটা করে প্লেয়ার উঠে আসছে দেখ পাস করার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে অটো সুইচ আর অটো ইয়ে
That's going wide left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mohamed Salah makes a dash for it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
বাপরে বাপ
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So much time and space here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Agüero. It's Agüero! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Agüero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Agüero, and he's found a way past. Rodri. Messi. Shifted it to the flank. Timber ventures forward. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45.
এত ফাস্ট ক্লোজ ডাউন করছে কি করে আমি বুঝতে পারছি
So
না
neither team were able to take the lead,
Instant
but
close
it
down
certainly
করছে
hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters,
Okay,
here's hoping
Richie.
for a more open second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
ওভারলোড খেলছে না অপোনেন্ট
And we get things going again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Stunning.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham!
ওরে ভাই
It's hit the upright. Howson clears without hesitation. It's Mino! That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's delightful. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Substitution for France. Number 5, Sergio Agüero.
So we have movement on
Coming
both
on the
benches.
field is number 4, Miroslav Klose.
Valverde gets across to intercept that. Rodri. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, he's had a shot! And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's closer. Timber. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Eto'o. That ball looks a good one. And he was alert to it. Eto'o has got himself a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. He has a look out. Tries a shot! And that's a good finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he thumps it clear. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the finish!
ভাই এগুলো কি করে বাইরে মারে?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ibrahimovic!
Minutes have been indicated.
That's put paid to the danger. Bale. It's a good run down the right. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that... And he shoots! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Arsenal.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this.
হুলিত ব্রো হুলিত হুলিতে কোনো স্কিল দেওয়া নেই এখনো, শুধু ডবল টাচটা দিয়েছি ভাই, আর কিচ্ছু নেই। ওই জন্য এরকম অবস্থা, খেলাইও নি, ওই সেকেন্ড হাফে করেই নামাচ্ছি মাঝে মাঝে দরকার পড়লে। পার্থ আছিস নাকি? তোকে পাপাই খুঁজছিল। আজকে খুব দুঃখ করছিল, বলছিল পার্থ এত বড় কথাটা বললো কি করে, যে কদিন আগে খেলতে পারতো না আর আজকে ডিভিশন 1 মেরে যাকে যা পাচ্ছে তাই বলছে। হ্যাঁ ভাই, আমি তো ভাই এই খেলা শিখলাম ভাই। আমি আর তুই এক জায়গায় না, বল তুই আমার থেকে এগিয়ে আছিস হয়তো, 1800 হয়ে গেছে তোর। তাই বলে এরকম একটা কথা বলবি? ছি ছি ছি। আজ খুব দুঃখ করছিল, বলছে পার্থ এত বড় কথা বলে দিল। কি এমন করেছে? ডিভিশন 1 মেরেছে, যে মাঠে আয় দেখে নেব। কি না পিছিয়ে 1 নাম্বার জাস্ট, মানে হোয়াট ইজ দিস? কোনটা ভাই? মেদনাশা? ও হ্যাঁ, না না মেদনাশা এরকম খেলে নাকি? বাহ, ওরে বাপ রে বাপ, অপোনেন্টের ডিফেন্স দেখেই তো আমার কেঁপে কেঁপে উঠছে ভাই। প্রপার 6 এট দ্য ব্যাক ভাই, 6 না 7 এট দ্য ব্যাক ভাই। দেখ, ঠিক আছে, খেলা হবে। তোর মতো নেটওয়ার্কে খেলে কেন আমি মারতে যাব ভাই? এটা তো অনলাইন গেম, তাই এটা তো বেসিক নেসেসিটি। ভালো নেটওয়ার্ক দিয়ে মারতে হবে, এটা তো বুঝতে হবে না। কিন্তু তুই এত বড় একটা কথা পাপাইকে
Well,
বলে
football
দিলি।
is, of course,
না
ultimately
ভাই,
just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
দুদিন হলো ডিভিশন 1
Well, there
মেরেছে,
is here a
সিনা
great
কি
sense
বলছে
of
শুনতে ভাই।
expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
এই ম্যাচটা মোটামুটি স্মুথ চলছে, মনে হচ্ছে অনেকগুলো গোল খাওয়া।
Things already rolling.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football. And Romario!
বাইরে ভাই, থ্রু মারছেন।
That was no routine save.
Romario really must
Too
be
much
thinking
there.
what he has to do to score there.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great
Good goal.
Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Luis
বুঝতে পেরেছি
Suarez.
এই সব চলে না
Great vision. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez!
True ভাই, দুটো through,
has something.
শেষ।
A finish right from
Lol.
the top draw. Again in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Mbappe. Always goal side.
বেকার পেঁচাচ্ছি,
That
শট নিতে
defending
হবে।
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Luis Suarez.
দেখছিস অপোনেন্টে
Fine
একটা করে
stop from the
through,
keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
আর ভাই শট তিনটে করে, উফ, কিচ্ছু
It's
করতে
their
হচ্ছে না
second
অপোনেন্ট।
corner of the game. Valverde attempts a clearance. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Has a look and plays it forward. Figo. Figo going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi. A lot of space ahead of him. And a chance! It's
এইসব গোল কেন
who's
হবে
going to
ভাই?
get there?
থ্রু মারলে গোল হবে,
What a
রাইট?
cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Vieira gets on his bike and on the move. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Thuram. Aimed beyond the defence. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Rodri. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's through here. Well read, nice interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it back.
ওইটা অপোনেন্ট জানেও না ভাই কোন দিকে মারতে হবে, থ্রু মারছে শুধু, নিজের বক্সের দিকে থ্রু মারছে ভাই।
Can he get it through? Space for him to turn and look. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Deftly away. That's the end of the first 45. Any strong opinions on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way
দেখলি
his team just switched off for
অপোনেন্ট
those two
জানেও না
goals.
ভাই কোন
They'll
দিকে
have to
থ্রু
take some
মারতে হবে,
risks now
নিজের
to
বক্সের
try and
দিকে
get
থ্রু
back in
মারছে।
this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that was the first half,
20টা
and we
successful
will be
pass
back
খেলেছে
with the second
এখনো।
half shortly.
সব থ্রু, 4টে শট নিয়েছে। গুড ভাই।
here is the first touch of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's definitely onside. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Figo. And it's Rodri. Vieira is there to clear. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And
he's going for goal! And that's off target.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
নেই ভাই ডবল টাচ শেষ লাস্ট একটা ছিল হুলিটকে দিয়ে দিলাম ক্রিয়েটিভ নো এই তো ক্রিয়েটিভ নামিয়েছি ভাই ইডেন হাজার
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi, number 9. Jude Bellingham, number 14. Kylian Mbappe, number 6. Luis Figo.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Number 15. Gareth Bale.
Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number 10.
Out towards the flank.
Number 23.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Is 60,332.
Thuram. And it's gone back to the keeper. Check. Dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Berry, the man synonymous with solidity. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Going to be disappointed with that. That's a sharp pass. Bale! And no mistake. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly.
অপোনেন্ট এই তো ভাই অপোনেন্ট প্রপার হারাম ভাই প্রপার
Substitution for Arsenal, number 11, Federico Valverde.
So we have movement on both benches. Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Thuram. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This then to draw level.
We're
level. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position.
Number 15.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Hazard was in no mood for any of that. Played in. Cleared away.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a... And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
4 extra minutes added on. That's a shade optimistic. Maldini. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that.
Time নষ্ট করলো ওখানে ব্যাক পাস করে ভাই।
As it turns out, unable to be separated. Bale voted man of the match and deservedly so.
And now, please turn towards the screen.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Arsenal can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
এই অপোনেন্টগুলো ভাই পড়লে ঝাঁট চলে যায়, কি যে করে ভাই এরাই নিজে থ্রু মারছে, মানে থ্রু এর এত ওর মোমেন্টাম, ও জানেই না কোন দিকে থ্রু মারতে হবে। ও থ্রু মারা নিয়ে দরকার, সেটা নিজের গোলের দিকে হোক আর অপোনেন্টের গোলের দিকে হোক ভাই। তার মধ্যে তো আমার খারাপ ডিফেন্স আছেই, জঘন্য ডিফেন্স করছে। এটা কি রে মাঝখানে? এসএসটা কি?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Pulisic, is probably the best of the American talent that's emerged in recent years. A real phenomenon in his youthful years, breaking all sorts of records. And he then went on to establish himself as a top-class wide player, moving to Europe at such a young age. He's only going to get better from here.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's in. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's well. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Bellingham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's got away from him. Shoots!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
So it is still 0-0. The most accurate pass. Yeah, has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he's being shifted off it.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Mbappe.
এই অপোনেন্টের সাথে আমার হারলেও দুঃখ নেই ভাই আন্তাবডি ইয়ে খেলছে না থ্রু বল খেলছে না
Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. Thuram. Vieira. And it's Valverde. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Messi. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
14 minutes in. Number 13.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the referee says that is that for the first half.
And we come to you
Well,
now
it's certainly
with a quick
simmered along
request
nicely
for
so
support
far. Just
for
the one
World
goal in it,
Charity
and
Fund.
it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's
ভালো অপো at least
Arsenal
এই টিম নিয়েও
are in a pretty
চেষ্টা
decent
করছে
position
ভালো
after
খেলা
45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's tidy. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, can he get onto this? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Messi. And the through ball. A lot of space ahead of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Davids. Bellingham.
Hey, Messi run-ta miss korlo.
Rodri. Bellingham, a player so deservedly decorated with Messi! He's got a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
For Arsenal.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
গোলকিপার কে ছিল অপোনেন্টের?
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Dani Olmo.
So we have
Number
movement
44.
on both benches.
Number 26,
Arsenal have surely won it, or so you would
number
think.
20.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Stojkovic.
Number 22, Dragan
Caught
Stojkovic.
offside that time.
Number 18, Michael Owen. Number 7, Ousmane Dembele.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is that. Arsenal are chirpy, cheerful
না
and
ভাই জোলা ট্রাই
contented.
করেছি, জোলা খুব শিট। জোলা তো শিফট ভাই। তো সন এসএসএ বলছি, সন ভাই এমএফ খেলতে পারে না। আচ্ছা এমবাপের জায়গায় খেলাতে পারলে না। সি চলছে, ম্যাথাস কুনিয়া আছে, এমবাপে আর এত ব্লিটজ কালার খেলাও না। চল জিকোকে একটা চান্স দেওয়া যাক। লেটস সি জিকো কি করে। জিকো নামালাম জিকো জিকো অনেকদিন খেলাও হয় না জিকো দেখি কেমন খেলে জিকোর তো পাসিং ফাসিং ভালোই ভাই না ওখানে ইয়ে ভালো খেলছিল অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমি এখন ড্রিবল করতে পারছি না তো ওই কী বলে ফিগো ভালো খেলছিল ফিগো দিয়ে আউটসাইড দিয়ে শট নিচ্ছিলাম ভাই মারাত্মক লং বল কাউন্টার
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
মেসিটা ভালোই খেলছে আমার খারাপ নয়
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We're up and running then.
আরে বেলিংহাম দৌড়া ভাই
Of this nature, who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And this is Ronaldo. Mbappe. Shot, surely!
কে যেন বলছিল নয়ার খারাপ ভাই কে যেন বলছিল কে যেন
Really must be thinking what he has to do to
কে
score
যেন
there.
And we have our
শিওর
very
গোল
first
বাঁচিয়ে দিল
corner.
ভাই
He's rising! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Strong running down that left flank. And it's Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, great feat that.
Wan-Bissaka ventures forward. Arsenal still without a single shot on target.
জিকো ফাঁকা হয়ে
Xabi
গেছিল
Alonso looking to play him in. And the
কে জানো
shot!
কে জানো কি বলছিল
Split second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Milan have their second corner now.
ওইসব গোলকিপার তোর টিমে পারফর্ম করবে না ভাই তুই ছেড়ে দে ভাই
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Messi. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Or Mbappe!
ভাই সাব
And he couldn't finish.
deep
Mbappe
defense
has
ভাই deep
every
defense
reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
ডিফেন্স আমার
number
যেমন
three coming
কমছে
up.
ভাই তেমন ডিফেন্স হচ্ছে ভাই
And a header! It's bounced back off the post.
ওইসব গোলকিপার তোর টিমে খেলবে না ভাই ওদের খেলার ইচ্ছা নেই তোর টিমে
Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Now he's running. It's Son Heung-min! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really
he
looked
did,
sharp
oh.
there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Son Heung-min! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Good suggestion, good.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now that's well seen too.
Ah,
Tries to play it through. Messi! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
And it's Messi. And Messi!
Gee.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan are looking to go forward
There
now.
will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
না ভাই জিকো চলবে না ভাই জিকো বল রিসিভ করতে পারছে না ভাই ব্যাক শিল্ড করে
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Zico.
So it's back to business.
Number 6, Luis Figo.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Son Heung-min! Fantastic from Son Heung-min!
Oh, bhai sahab.
He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're back in front.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And yes, it's him again.
Son Heung-min.
Arsenal have their lead. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
এই ভাই এটা ফাউল
Now
হয়
it's
না
Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Neuer claims comfortably. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So we've reached the hour mark.
This match is
That has been cut short. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. There's the shot! Oh, and again! Chiellini clears without hesitation. Bellingham, a player who needs no introduction. And he's managed to get free.
ভাই
Chiellini
এটা কি করে
deals with
বেলিংহাম
that
এরকম
comfortably.
পাস করে রে
And this is Ronaldo.
God knows.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that was nowhere near his best.
জালি মার্কাটা পাস করলো বেলিংহাম
Substitution for Arsenal.
আরেকটা গোল
Number
হতো
23, Son Heung-min. Number 13, Lionel Messi. Number
Bellingham.
11, Federico Valverde. Coming on the field, number 21, Zlatan
Just
Ibrahimovic.
no time to dwell on the
Number
ball there.
15,
Now it's Villa.
Gareth Bale.
He's found a way through.
Number 16,
Yamal.
Philip Lahm.
Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Milan really are showing all the necessary
Askache.
urgency, but it's potency they need.
ল্যাগ ভাই ল্যাগ
He won't be happy with that one. It's a sharp pass. It's a good ball out wide.
ওটা ডিফেন্স যেতে হবে কিছু করার নেই
Lovely
ল্যাগ
pass,
হচ্ছে
but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. And that's aimed into the
ভাই
middle.
এটা কি রে এত বড়
I thought it was going to happen then.
Ki
How
esche?
many more chances
Oh,
can
Haaland.
they realistically expect now?
That has not gone well. Now it's Yamal. Yeah, produces the perfect tackle there. Rodri. 2 minutes to be added on.
থেমে থেমে চলছে
Great
ম্যাচটা
vision. This might spell danger. And the shots! Oh, good
জানা
finish.
ছিল এরকম কিছু একটা হতে
They
চলেছে
have stolen level at the
Ha.
last.
The goal
Speed of
scored for
thought,
AC Milan.
efficiency of movement.
Number 19.
And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both
শেষের দিকে
sides
ম্যাচটা কেমন
toiling to
আটকে
try
আটকে
and
আটকে আটকে
outthink,
চললো
outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be.
ফা হয়ে গেল পুরো সন ভালো খেলেছে গুড মানটাকে এসএস প্রফিসিয়েন্সি দেওয়া নেই এদিকে দুটো হোল প্লেয়ার খেলাও না আর কেউ নেই সেরকম তো দেখলি তোর টিমে সেভ করে না ভাই নয়ার পর তোর টিম খেলতে পছন্দই করে না ভাই আমার টিমে সেভ দিচ্ছে দেখেছিস ভাই ইনিয়েস্তা এসএস খেলবে এটা কি ঠিক কইলি না হতেও পারে ভালো খেলতেও পারে একটা ঘটনা দেখা যেতে পারে LWF মোহাম্মদ সালাহ বাদিক দিয়ে কাটিং করবে, রাইট? ইনিয়েস্তা কবে থেকে ইন্ডিয়ার লোক হলো ভাই?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already
করবে আমার যা মনে হচ্ছে।
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We're up and running then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. David Villa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Messi. Ferdinand. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Blitz spam our boy. Blitz spam.
That's a sharp pass. Bellingham. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! Goal! Jesus. Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are...
It's Son Heung-min! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Son Heung-min is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And that was very necessary. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Spain are looking to break at pace. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that is a little undercooked. And he was quick to react. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Villa. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Son Heung-min! It's hit the crossbar.
Quality ball. 1 minute at a time.
And it's been played through. It's Salah! Oh, crossbar! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
marks a high-octane end to the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Wow, bhai Pepe to stamina ache bhai.
Just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Message update hocche
Yeah,
na
I like
jano
the fact
ekana
that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
experiment ফুকেছে আচ্ছা এখন কম বেশি সব ইয়েই করছে মিস্টেক
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Matheus Cunha.
মিস্টেকটা আমি করছি ভাই ডিফেন্সের ছিড়ি ভাই
Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Neymar, number
Brilliantly
16,
cut out.
Philip Lahm.
Messi. And here's Sneijder. That's where it came from. And this is Sneijder. Tries a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
পারতো কি যেন বলছিলি পারতো
And he welcomes it in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Son Heung-min is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
For this match is 61,052.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace.
Luis Suarez!
এটা কিছু করার নেই
Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Arsenal, number 13,
আরে হ্যাঁ ভাই কিছুই কাজে লাগাতে পারছি না
So here
মুশকিল
comes the
হচ্ছে ওটাই
substitution.
Jude Bellingham.
We're looking at a different
number
game now.
23,
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
number 15,
আমার এই ডিফেন্সের সেটিংসটা চেঞ্জ করে মাঝপথে
Showed
ফেসে
plenty
গেছে
of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
number 10, Samuel Eto'o.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, sweet feet. It's a pretty loose pass. It's Bale!
বেল
Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Villa. No, that's been intercepted. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good spread. Cross. There's the header!
আরে ভাই
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And he welcomes it in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mohamed Salah, and he shoots! Goal!
অপোনেন্টের ডিফেন্ডার এত সুন্দর পজিশনিং করছে কি করে আমি বুঝতে পারছি। আমি পাস করছি জায়গা মতো দাঁড়িয়ে থাকছি।
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
2 added minutes have
That'll
been
be a throw-in. Two minutes to be added on. Now it's Luis Suarez. Schneider providing an outlet on that flank. He's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he's done it! A game of margins! A game of thrills! That's at the end. Arsenal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
89% pressure
what we've witnessed, Jim.
Arsenal absolutely
God
shocking
knows
here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder.
ঝাড় চলে গেল। হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, গুড নাইট, গুড নাইট। গুড নাইট। অনেক ম্যাচ খেলেছি ভাই। আমি তো বললাম আমার ডিফেন্ডিংয়ের ইয়ে চেঞ্জ, পুরো সুইচই চেঞ্জ। হ্যাঁ, সে দেখিয়ে দিচ্ছি, ওটা হয়ে গেলে দেখে নিচ্ছি। খেলেছি মোটামুটি 60-70টা, তো খুব কম করে, বেশিও হতে পারে ইনফ্যাক্ট। ডিফেন্ডটা করতে পারছি না, না ওই নতুন প্যাটার্নটা বুঝতে পারছি না, এখনো হাত বসেনি। 2 দিন হলো খেলছি, 2 দিন না, বি স্পেসিফিক ফার্স্ট দিন খেলেছিলাম ওই আগের ইয়েতেই, ম্যাচ আপ বাটন। 3 দিন হলো চেঞ্জ করেছি।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about it now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Luis Suarez. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Eto'o. And it's Valverde. Xavi Alonso. Robertson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bellingham.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rivaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Pepe attempts a clearance. Eto'o. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. It's Eto'o! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's gone looking for safety. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. Nicely weighted ball.
এই দেখেছিস আমার সমস্যাটা কোথায় হচ্ছে ছেড়ে দিলাম দেখ ওদিকে আসছিল ডিফেন্ডারটাকে ছেড়ে দিলাম এই উইঙ্গারটাকে ছেড়ে দিলাম
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
He'll try from distance!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Valverde ventures forward. Can he get it through? Well, they could break here. Messi. He's in a great position here.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Rijkaard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that brings the first half to a close.
This is a
It's
reminder
certainly
that
simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
সে গুনবি
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat.
আমি তো নিজেই বলে
Had
দিলাম
little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked.
খুব কম করে হলে
and the answers need to be
70
found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
And it's Forlan. He's found a way through. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. And here's Rivaldo. Mateus. And that is expertly dealt with. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13. Lionel
So time for
Messi.
change, and
Number
this one has
9.
been on the cards for a little while.
Jude Bellingham. Number 14.
And that's
Matheus
another
Cunha.
good win of the ball.
Number 10.
Just about up to the hour now.
Number 11.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the
Number
final
15.
pass looked decent. They just
Gareth
couldn't pick
Bale.
out that killer ball.
Number 20. Ruud Gullit.
Lam plays it in.
Number
Oh, how
Right,
that cross
right.
missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted
Zlatan
a finishing touch.
Ibrahimovic. Number 16. Philip Lahm.
And he thumps it clear. Out of play for a throw. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Lahm picks it up. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's been caught napping. Tries to bail! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mateus.
Borussia Dortmund surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And it's Luis Suarez!
দেখছিলাম ডিফেন্স কিভাবে ওপেন হচ্ছে না ওখানে ছেড়ে দিলাম
Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that is a little undercooked.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's Ibrahimovic. And time is up. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
সব ঠিক আছে বাজে
Any
ডিফেন্স
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
কি দেখবি ম্যাচ হিস্ট্রি নে দেখে নে না না আমি ডিফেন্ড করতে পারছি না এই নতুন সেটিংসে আমি কোনটা ম্যাচ আপ কোনটা মানে মাসেল মেমোরিতে সেট হয়নি ঘেটে যাচ্ছে আরে ভাই ওটা আউটডেটেড হুলি, 2 বছর আগের হুলি। দেখি এবার কিছু বেটার হয় কি না। ডিফেন্স যা করছে ভাই আমার মাথার উপর দিয়ে যাচ্ছে।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Port FC.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So straight into the action.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Port certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's Agüero! And he's done it! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Port clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bergomi.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It is a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Luis Suarez. Port are looking to go forward now.
There will be 1 minute.
He's found the way through. Look at that. And the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The goal scored for Port
And
FC.
a trademark move
Number
ends
8,
with the inevitable
Sergio
classy
Agüero.
finish.
Well, it's an example of...
And that is indeed the final act.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 9, Jude Bellingham. Number 23,
So off we go again.
Son Heung-min.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 6,
And it's Hullet.
Luis Figo.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Just about within shooting range. That's got him rattled. Iwobi is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Oh, played through for the wide man. Valverde cuts out the pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
The attendances for this match is
good running with the ball.
60,332.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Figo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get...
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here.
Opponent
Well,
defense
it's not the
karo
best when it
compact
comes
bhai.
to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Goes for goal! Into the last quarter of an hour. Figo. Chiellini. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hullet. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Iwobi, who's set up 1 goal so far. Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Ibrahimovic. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! And that's in! He would! He just would, wouldn't he? There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Time নষ্ট করছে ভাই.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
That's at the end. Arsenal were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the game plan for me...
So, off করি. Charge শেষ প্রায় 23%. আর কালকে স্ট্রিম আর করা যাবে না, আর ল্যাগও করছি। টাটা, গুড নাইট। হুম